Welcome everyone. This is Nichel Anderson. I'm your host for my podcast show, Surviving Your Journey to a Success. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today is part of my summer break. All right. So I go on summer break for 3 months. So I really do. I take a break. And then I return back September for my next season, which will be season 6. So today I'm just going to do a quick update like I usually do, kind of touch base. Just basically say, how y'all doing? How you doing? It's summer. We're going to go ahead and get into this. So you can tell I'm really relaxed. So anyhow, let's go ahead and get started. So I like to recap, and I would say my previous season was pretty good. I did a mixture of my usual business focused topics because at any rate we have to work and we have to be in other groups. So I kind of touch on that. So I think I had a really good balance of that, as well as our personal type surviving type journey, reflection, and how you can better manage things so you can have a happy life. Pretty much everybody want to be happy. So I would say my last season, which is season 5, I really enjoyed it. It was very proactive. I had some good guest speakers that joined, and so I really encourage you to go back and listen to those. It really was powerful and informative. So I would say by far my guest speakers was very wonderful when I think back to that, to my episode, season 5. So let's go ahead and talk about the future plans. So of course I want to do more guest interviews. Do reach out to me. You can do that by info@nichelanderson.com. I definitely want to do more live events. I'm doing on my other podcast show, and that is called Nichel Anderson Short Stories and Beyond. It's basically mostly talk about ancient Egypt and all of that, and other short stories that I write. But particularly for this particular show, I want to do definitely with the whole Twitter space thing, and Podbean has their live platform, and I think in between the two, I know Facebook does, but I don't know. This may be something I could look in the future, but maybe in the future. But nonetheless, moving forward, that is a plan to do some live shows mix in. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to start doing once a month, because I have these other projects. I'm managing an NFT from my Molay production. That's on my other podcast show. I'm releasing an album, music. So I'm doing a lot of projects. And so therefore I want to commit to my podcast show here, where now I want to do once a month. And I'll make that decision later this summer. All right, so let's talk about some questions to answer. What was my favorite podcast episode of season 5? I had quite a few, and I think the main one was definitely The Road to Forgiveness. I do a series of that about forgiveness, and that was released on November the 22nd and December the 6th. It was a 2-part series, and the first one was The Road to Forgiveness, The Pathway to Mental Peace, and the other one that was released on December the 6th was how you can stand firm in balance. All right, so I definitely recommend to go check that podcast episode. The other one was released on December the 20th, Choose Happiness That Aligns with Truth. And that was coming up episode 104. So I definitely will recommend that. And then I would say if I had to go back, it would be How to Accept Change. That was episode 101. That was released on November the 8th. That was also a very good one. And I got a lot of people interested in that. This other one, September the 27th, the month of my premiere, returning back, and that was episode 98, where it says how to determine your brand align to internal workflows. So I think that was pretty good, not only just to do that, but just kind of touch on certain things that we all have to do, especially if you're dealing with projects. So those were my favorites. All right. And it says, what would be my main thing to do during the summer? Definitely get some rest, get to a beach, and just to kind of enjoy the life itself and meet other people, listen to what they're doing during the summer, and just laugh. Yeah, so I'm just going to really chill. So I think that's basically what I want to talk about. Not too much. I keep it light during the summer because I'm on what? You know it. And just ask you if you have time to check out my books. I really want to talk about that right quick. And that is a travel book. If you're traveling, I have a travel notebook. You can get that on Amazon. You just type in my name and it should come up. And it's basically about the proactive traveler. And then I have, of course, my Corporate America book. I do highly recommend that. That's really was part of that and me doing my tweets on Twitter, and people really took account to my quotes, my motivational quotes, that I started this podcast. Now I'm going on my 6th season. And so definitely check out Corporate America Surviving Your Journey to Success and leave a review on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. I appreciate you. And I did release a motivational journal. I need to focus on that too, to promote that. And that's like a 30-day affirmation. So if you're looking for something, I need to be motivated. I'm so tired of waking up and I'm depressed or mad or confused or angry. You get that book, right? On Amazon. It's a New Day. It's a motivational book. You should see it in the description of this podcast and get that and get back on track, okay? And I'm on the planet trying to help to bring that positive energy and to enjoy your life and to love yourself in a way that is proactive and giving. So if you like what I'm doing, go ahead and check out one of my merchandise. You can go to Nichel Anderson and you can purchase a t-shirt, whatever you want to do to make you happy and comfortable. If not, you're fine. And I appreciate you and thank you so much. And I see you in the next one. All right. Oh, and I'm releasing my music. Did I say I would have said that? So I'm releasing an album and I'm very excited about that. So I do encourage you to stay tuned, sign up for my newsletter and stay in contact. Thank you so much. I see you in the next one.